All right, y'all. Today we're joined by a man who helped shape one of the most successful groups in music history. He's an entertainment executive and the brand architect of Beyonce Solange, one of the most successful groups of all time, Destiny's Child. Y'all, please give it up and show your love for the one and only Matthew Knowles in the building. Yeah. Go on, shout out your chapter, big dog.
Ada Beta, man. Ada Beta.
That
UT Chattanooga.
Come on, man. Y'all, a lot of people didn't know Matthew Knowles was the brother.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, we happy to have you, man. Long time no see.
I know, man. It's been a while. I want that sweater, dude.
You got it.
Man.
You got it.
I like it.
And I just want to say thank you for being a mentor. And I remember at one point in my career, man, you personally took me, let me shadow you for one day. And I'm sitting up here watching you take and turn down offers for Beyonce. We went on the set where Beyonce was. She was filming on that sitcom that day and just hanging out with you all day, man. That was thank you for just taking me under your wing.
You heard me challenge and make them give money up more.
Damn
then
sure
I
did.
said, hell no, we ain't doing that.
Hey, Gary, he's sitting up there turning down $400,000 offers. He's like, nah.
Yeah.
I sat up there, man, I started sweating. I said, damn.
Look, that was a lot to you, Mr. Matthew. We need more coins, honey.
No, we was like, we need a zero after
Okay.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I saw it all, man. Congratulations on having so much success over the years. And, when you look back at Destiny's Child, Solange, Beyonce, does it ever seem so surreal? Did you see all of this at the beginning?
You have to believe. I knew they had the talent, but they had to learn along the way. It doesn't start the music industry. You don't just go from 1 to 100 overnight.
Right.
You make mistakes, you grow, make mistakes, you grow. But more than anything, I knew that they were passionate, and I knew they had the work ethics. So
Right.
it was up to me to get the right songs, get the right team around them, because they had all that was needed to be successful at it.
Wow.
You know, Mr. Matthew, before I go with my question, it was something I was reading or watching recently. I didn't know you did so much. You know, somebody was trying to come at you as if you were just doing Destiny Child, but you've promoted and started and, created so many different groups.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I didn't know that.
A lot of people don't know. You know, they see me as a parent manager.
Yeah.
They don't know I had Life Jennings I managed.
Yes.
Mario I managed. Nas I managed. And then on the record side, label side, Earth, Wind & Fire, Maurice's last record, Shaka Khan and the London Symphony, Kool and the Gang, Sunshine Anderson, De La Soul, all of that. And then I bought 5 management companies, urban managers. We had Kendu Isaac had Mary J. Blige before they, got married. Then I had some guys out on the West Coast that had Eve, and they also had over in Europe a girl group. We had Mary, one of those managers. D12 we had Nelly, which is why Dilemma came about.
Right.
Lady Gaga they had, which is why Telephone and Beyonce and Lady Gaga came about. People don't know. They don't know.
Because I sure didn't know. When I saw, I'm like, what? And then Sunshine Anderson was the person that came to mind. And I'm like, God, Mr. Matthew did a lot of people. Nobody ever said that.
No, I know. That's why I kind of, at my older age, I get annoyed by that. Because it's his story rather than history.
Right.
So I'm talking more about those things. I used to be quiet about it and be in the background. But I also, in 2008, bought a country label, Compadre. So
Right.
for those of you that were surprised that Beyonce did a country record, I have Beyonce on a country record I wanted to put out in 2008
Wow.
called Old Stop Sign.
All right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so now that said, Mr. Matthew, so let's just go back now. So you had a major hand in the success of Destiny's Child. So now, and each member of Destiny's Child is still successful to this day. So what would you say has been the key to that success?
Planning. That wasn't luck. That wasn't happenstance. That was a strategic plan that in between the Destiny's Child albums, 3 of them, that they would do their solo projects, the things they were passionate about. Michelle come from a gospel church background. She had 3 #1 gospel records. I was able to get her on Broadway with Aida. Kelly wanted to do TV, and she's doing great in film and TV.
Right.
Beyonce, we know what she did. So in between those albums, they were able to do their solo projects, and that's exactly what they're doing now, what they did back in 2005, I think it was, we started.
So, Mr. Matthews, I, like Gary, had no idea about.
Where are you?
Oh,
Shit.
I'm in Dallas.
I'm looking around like, where are
I know,
you?
right? So,
Hey, he looked straight up at the sky. He thought, Jesus.
hilarious. And speaking of, I hosted a TED Talk that you were in Dallas, and you just were just a bevy of information, and you talked about strategy and being strategic in whatever you're in, and that was just, I just was like blown away. It was so amazing. So a recent headline on Beyonce was that she just became a billionaire, but you corrected that headline and said that she's been a billionaire. How did you feel when this info hit the news recently?
Yeah, I mean, how do you evaluate a billionaire?
Right.
What is it based on? And so that's my, I'm a college professor of 20 years at the School of Business. That's what bothered me, is that when you look at her assets, she's been a billionaire. So and I was a little annoyed about how did they come about that. But
Right.
one thing about Beyonce is she's never ever brought up money. That's never motivated her. What's motivated her was to be the very best at her craft, and to put in the work, and to work hard to please her fans and her community. And I'm very proud of that. And that's both of my girls. Solange is the same way.
Right. Right. Now, I saw that you're working on the Destiny Child Reimagine tribute tour. I'm so excited. So, what can the fans expect? And are the girls getting back together?
We'll do first one first. So imagine walking into a room with 400 people with a stage in the middle, and the chairs are surrounding, people are surrounding the stage, and there's 3,000 candles, and the lights are down, in a string quintet playing Destiny's Child songs. Everybody's dressed up sharp. Everybody's got their party on, because I'm not making this going to a symphony.
Right.
We're going to a concert. And so imagine that. And I'm telling you, in Houston, it was overwhelming, the positive responses we got. It's a new experience. And I wanted people to have that experience. I can narrate in between. I tell stories on how some of these songs came about that you have no idea how they came about. There's a lot of laughter, and there's actually tears, some of the songs. So I encourage people to come out. It's a 6:30 show Friday and 8:30 show. Be on time, because we shut those doors at 6:30, 8:30. Go to destinychild.com and get your ticket right now.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah, I was just going to say we love.
See, I just
switching-
bypassed that last,
I know.
that last
Right.
part of
Yeah,
that
we
question.
heard it. We caught
Right.
it.
But
We
he
caught
had,
it.
a second part to that question. I've been doing this a long time.
Got that. Yes.
Yeah. Come on now.
Yes, moving on. We love seeing you in granddaddy mode, and all of your babies are flourishing. Do you see a second generation of entertainers in the future for your grandchildren? Because we have all loved watching Blue Ivy growing up on stage, and just she is amazing. What a little entertainer. Do you see a future for your grandkids in entertainment?
Well, I talk about this, one of the things. Solange was 13 and was the lead dancer for Destiny's Child. I think people forget that. 13 lead dancer. So, yes, the answer to your question is yes. Jules, my oldest grandkid, he's 21 now. And in 2 years, he's gone
Oh my
from
God! I
0.
remember him. Remember he was running around the office
Yeah.
in Houston back in the day.
Yeah, he's 21,
21?
and he's gone from 0 to the top, one of the top 10 male models in the world.
Wow.
He's killing it in the modeling world. And the twins, they're young. I'm not sure yet what direction they're going. But when you live in a household, it's kind of like athletes. If your mom and dad are athletes, you're probably going to be an athlete.
Right.
So I could see them in some way. I don't know what side of the microphone they be, but I could see them in the business.
Wow. And so take me because we grandfathers. Where does it just outside of the entertainment? Just what is a basic grandfather day like for you with the grandkids?
It's according to how old they are.
Right.
Because if you like 6 and younger, like I don't know, I want you to communicate.
Yeah.
And back when you're young, it's just kind of hi, what's up, and
Yeah.
I just talked to Blue Ivy on her birthday, so we now have real conversations,
Right.
real discussions, and I'm excited about that. And it's more me finding out what she's passionate about, and I want to get to know her as a person,
Right.
and as a granddaughter. So it gets more serious as you get older. When it's
Right.
young, when you're young, for me, I play it's not the same kind of role. And all of my kids and grandkids, man, people ask me on interviews, hey, have you talked to him on the phone? Man, no, none of these young people talk on the phone.
Right.
You have to text them. I
Right.
call Jules and he won't get back with me, but I text him, he'll text me right back.
Right.
So we're in that text world.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, Mr. Magic, so how do you separate being a father from being a manager? And I mean, do the two roles ever clash?
Oh, they always clash. Today I'm still the manager for Destiny's Child, and people are like, what? Well, day to day, I still have to license songs into movies and work and do this tribute. Their album sales will go up as a result of this tribute that we're doing.
Right.
So in that regards, I'm still working. But back in the day when they were first starting out, it's real difficult to change hats, to be a dad and to also be a manager, because you have a fiduciary duty for fairness, and the group is number one.
Right.
It's tough to say it's not your daughter that's number one, it's the group that's number one. And that can be a difficult thing for any parent or anyone in the business.
Right.
So, what's your perspective on artist development in the music industry now? Social media has changed so much. What do you think is missing?
I don't think artist development exists today.
I sure don't.
I think
Brad and I, we talk about that all the time.
Yeah. I don't think it exists today. I think young artists today are in the microwave. They're thinking microwave. This is going to happen instantly because social media gives a false narrative that you're a star, and you really aren't. Because if you do 1 million streams, well, to somebody outside of the industry, like, woo-wee, 1 million streams, that's $4,000.
Oh,
That's what 1 million streams do. But to outside people, that sounds like a big deal. Artist development is knowing how to perform on the stage also. That's where the money is made. And this young generations goes in the studio, and now they're using AI and all sorts of technology, but they can't perform on the stage.
no.
That's a real skill.
And not taking nothing from you, Barry Gordy was artist development.
Barry Gordy absolutely was artist
Yes.
development.
And what's one of the biggest things in artist development that you would recommend to any artist that's coming out or trying to have a career in the music industry?
You want me to give away my secret?
No, not the secret. but give us one jewel or something that like when you see certain things, what annoy the hell out of you?
I'll give you one jewel. The biggest thing that a new artist can do is go to Walmart or Target and buy a mirror, a stand-up mirror, and practice in front of it. And don't sing any words, but let your body language and facial movement describe the song. Think about that. That teaches you how to connect with the audience, because connecting with the audience is body movement, expressions, simple mirror, and practicing that. So I gave away,
Okay.
it costs $25 to get a mirror.
Okay,
Right.
now.
Right. Right. And before Destiny's Child, were you ever a musician or took music or theater or what's
Yeah,
your?
I took piano lessons.
Can you still play?
I play at it.
What's your favorite key?
C minor.
Me too.
So we can't really play. And chords.
Did you have a little gig at the church?
I played at the church. I actually was in the choir. I didn't play.
Right.
I was in the choir. I could sing a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do background. We could hold our own.
I did a sermon once, man, when I was 9, 10 years old.
Right.
Adam and Eve.
Come on now. Hey, Matthew Knowles, man, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Let everybody know how they can follow you and get tickets to Destiny Child's Reimagined Tour.
I don't want you to follow me. I want you to get a ticket.
Yes, how can they get the ticket?
Destiny'sChild.com. You think you can remember that? Real simple.
Yeah.
Destiny'sChild.com. I'm going to tell you what happened in Houston. We sold out 2 days before, and people got real upset. Probably have to go back. Please don't wait. Get
Right.
your tickets right now. There's no front rows on any. They're going real fast.
Right.
So, and I'm at, Mr. Matthew Knowles on Instagram, or find me on LinkedIn.
Okay. Are you in the mood for some greens and some macaroni and cheese?
Hey, man, you said
some
that.
turkey
You-
wings.
You invited me to that. I'm coming.
We haven't sat down and ate in years.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I love you, man.
I love you
Thank
too,
you for
brother.
everything. I love you too, man. Thank you for everything you
Remember,
did.
man, I went to one of your shows. and,
Y'all used to come
Wait.
to all my shows.
and like a fool, I sat in the front row. Don't ever sit on the front row of a Ricky Smiley show. He's gonna get you.
I remember. I walk on stage. I see you. I see Kelly. Everybody there at the show. And then we would get up and go to church.
Yeah.
Remember, it was me, you, Angie Stone.
Yeah.
We all, Beyonce. We all went to church.
We were rolling, man.
Had a great time.
Man, I love you, man.
Now, I love you too, man. Thank you,
all
man.
right.
You one of the best people I ever met, man.
Thank you,
and
Ricky.
big brother, mentor, uncle, everything. Thank you, man.
I'm glad you didn't say Big Brother Snake.
They don't know that about that.
Don't say that.
Matthew Knowles, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Yes.
More Ricky Smiley Morning Show coming up.